when you accidentally sell drugs to an undercover cop while at work. While at work, you lost your job and you went to jail. It just can't get worse.
In early 2023, detectives received a Crime Stopper tip that a store employee was selling drugs at the Treasure Coast Square Mall in Jensen Beach, Florida. A 27-year-old male named Patrick thought it was wise to launch a side hustle within Zoomies, where he sold hallucinogens.
Zoomies is fire clothes. They're very underrated. If you know, you know.
And other unconventional items not approved by Zoomies to customers of all ages. As per the Martin County Sheriff's Office, Patrick had been selling mushrooms for a couple months in the store. Undercover detectives initially spoke with Patrick at the store. Later, they returned on 2 separate occasions and purchased psilocybin mushrooms from him. On September 1st, Patrick's rapidly expanding enterprise would soon face its abrupt downfall.
They're running. Yo, why is every Zoomies in the mall though? I don't know if you guys been to Zoomies. Every single Zoomies is in a mall. They never have like their own solo store.
What's his name again? Patrick. What's up, man? Patrick, how are you, buddy?
What up?
Patrick. Put your hands behind your back.
Oh no. So you're behind your back?
Everything.
Yeah, at least he didn't try to run like the last guy. He won't catch no resisting arrest charge or whatever.
In a second, okay? You're set. Mine's double off. You got him. I got him. Here. Just use my.
Hello, how are you?
What's his black backpack?
What's up?
He's got a black backpack. Is this his?
What the hell? This kid's like 14 working at Zoomies.
Thank you.
Oh no.
Alright, man, I'm just gonna double lock these on you, okay? So they don't walk up on you, okay? Yep. We'll explain everything to you here in a minute, alright? Do you have anything in your pockets that's gonna stick me, hurt me, anything like that?
Oh, none of those sticky. I got a phone.
Where's your black backpack at?
My black backpack?
Yeah.
You got it.
Got it.
Upon searching his bag, they discovered a 30-gram plastic Ziploc bag containing mushrooms that tested positive for psilocybin.
He was doing this at work? I thought he was just doing it on the side. He's doing this shit at work. Yeah, first of all, I don't know how dead your store needs to be. This guy does not care. This guy's willing to take that risk just to make like an extra $500 a month or $1,000 a month. I don't know how much stuff you're selling, but
Nothing else on you. Nothing in your shoes.
What's up? Probably would, yeah.
He'll be able to make phone calls too when he gets to the office, alright? Alright. Just walk out. Thank you.
oh no, not in front of the kid, yo. It's bad looks.
Okay.
You think you're touching at least 10 years by this? Well, it depends what you're selling. I don't even know what that was. Mushrooms? What is mushrooms exactly? What is that?
You're on the front seat, alright?
Alright.
Shrooms? Like, is that weed? Or I don't want to get demonetized. I don't know why I said that. I'm too innocent for this, bro. I don't know.
You guys were just going back to the office?
Yeah.
Can you pull a police service call for Zoom?
But they said he sold drugs to an undercover cop. Do they have the footage of that? I'd love to see that. That'd be funny as shit.
He was subsequently taken to the police department for an interview regarding the events that had taken place.
Oh, they're on camera.
You good? Yep. What's your name, dude? Patrick. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Obviously, we're here because you got yourself in a little bit of a pickle. Alright. Do you have any idea that, I don't know if anyone explained anything to you yet or anything?
Nope.
So, months ago.
Act like you don't know anything. Act oblivious. Act like you don't even know what planet you're on. That's what you're supposed to do. It's great. I like the last guy, man.
You selling mushrooms, weed, just stuff
Yeah,
to not only people coming in and out of the store, but also the juveniles. Okay? Does any of this ring a bell at all?
No.
You don't sell anything? Nothing at all?
Deny it all.
Okay. Is that what you're going to stick with? Alright. So, you had a black bag with you today.
Yes.
Is that your back bag? Do you know what was inside of it?
Yeah.
What was inside of it?
There were mushrooms inside the bag.
Do you use mushrooms?
Yes.
How much mushrooms do you use at a time?
I microdose them usually, but about a gram.
Now, what if I told you that we've been buying from you for a bit? Still,
Okay, actually, no, it might be illegal to do weed wherever he's from, but why would you say I have no idea of this and be like, yeah, I knew there were mushrooms in my bag. I knew that. Like, why would you do that? That's the dumbest shit I've ever seen. You're like a liar, but you're like a half liar. If you're a liar, you're gonna stick to the story, bud. Come on, bro. Have you never been in the middle school principal's office before? Lock the fuck in, yo.
any of this ring a bell? Like you've been selling, we've seen you, we've dealt with you.
Okay.
Do you want me to elaborate, like refresh your mind a little?
If you want.
It's a little blurry. That's you in the store.
Mm-hmm.
That's you during a deal that we did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Do you have that outfit?
I do. I just got it.
Yeah. So, once again, that's you. We know for a fact you deal.
Okay.
So, do you do it to like help yourself with extra money, with financially, or help people out, or what's the deal?
Yeah. I don't do anything bad. Nothing that bad. So.
And I'm not saying that.
All right, nice. Now he's admitting it. Okay, now he's finished. He's admitted it. Yeah, he was lying before, bro. If you listen, guys, if you're a liar, you have to be a full liar. You can't half-ass a lie. You have to be locked in with your lie. Like you have to be study with your story, bro.
You're a bad person, dude.
Mm-hmm.
We get it. Like, hey, you give a little here, take a little there. It's for extra money, right? What I'm trying to understand is, number one, what the actual reason is for you to sell it. I'm not saying you're a bad dude. Like, you know, you don't look like a Pablo Escobar. Like, are you? I mean, I might be confused. Does anyone at the store know that you do for extra money, or
No.
no one else is involved with it?
Mm-mm.
How much do you sell at a time, dude?
Not much.
Well, what's not much? I mean, you had what? How much did you have with him? Anyone? How much did you have with him?
30 grams.
30 grams. I mean, that's typically how much would you sell that for?
Not much.
What's not much?
$160.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot for $160. Like $160 is pretty cheap compared to.
I don't know how much
mushrooms
it
would
costs,
be.
guys.
Partially for the
I
money,
have no
but
idea.
at the same time, mushrooms for a lot of people are medicine and they help a lot of people with a lot of issues, so I don't really need too much money, so.
How much would you get that for that you could sell it for 160?
How much would I get that for?
Mm-hmm.
Not much.
What's not much?
50, 60.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're making like $100 profit. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Like I'm assuming if you buy it in bulk, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna get a good deal.
I don't really deal with mushrooms too much.
No?
No, it's fairly recent that it's been selling much, and clearly this is why.
Yeah. How long have you been working at Zoomies?
A year in November.
Have you been doing it the whole time there?
No.
No. How long have you been selling out of the store?
A month or two.
Okay.
But
So
you can't be
see what
selling
the
at your
issue
job,
is,
bro.
right?
You're
Like how big of a
dumbass.
clientele
Like,
do you
come on,
have? Does
Not much.
not
You
much?
sell when
I
you're
don't
off
need that much
shift.
money.
Okay.
Shit.
Well, the issue obviously still stands that we're here, obviously. So
Yeah.
Patrick claimed that he had been engaging in the mushroom trade for approximately a year, seeing it as a strategic maneuver to expand his customer base discreetly within the realm of Zoomies.
how long have you been selling the mushrooms for?
Maybe like a year.
So you just started selling in the last 2 months at Zoomies, but you've been selling it for a year overall?
About.
Where do you typically get it from?
Guy.
Makes no
Like
sense.
locally, at the mall?
Oh, maybe
Yeah,
like
I
10
know
months
for-
before.
Well, you don't
like,
seem like a
swear.
bad dude, man. It's just one of those things
I know,
where you got
yeah.
caught up. Yeah. How much mushrooms do you think this dude has that you usually get it from?
He has. I'm not sure.
You're
He
covered.
usually has,
I don't know how
chocolate
much-
Bars, but it's
I don't know how
mainly
much,
weed that I get from him.
Like
but
you usually getting
I've
for
stocked
selling
up
weed,
a long
but
time ago on mushrooms,
estimating
so
at
that's
least
why
three,
kinda-
at least 3
I
years.
used to take more myself.
I mean,
but
I might
after,
be
like,
tweaking
a
out.
really
Let's
bad
get
trip
here. I don't know. I have no
I
idea how
stopped
it works.
taking
I'm not
them
gonna
as
lie.
much.
But
It was
it's
mainly for me at first,
Mm-hmm.
just to kind of stock up because they're hard to get.
Yeah. The dude that you get in Port St. Lucie,
Mm-hmm.
you said he has bars.
Chocolate bars.
The stuff you had today wasn't chocolate bars.
Oh no, that's what I said. He usually has chocolate bars. I had gotten it a while ago.
So that was from a while ago from that same guy?
Yeah, those are pretty old in there.
Okay. Alright, just give me a second. Dude, let me just ask you though. So obviously, not only do people, tourists, whatever, just come in and randomly ask you,
Mm-hmm.
and you just kind of give it to them. What about like kids, like juveniles?
Oh no.
You don't deal with juveniles because
I try my best. I mean, I don't ID people, but
because the issue that, like I said, the whole reason this started is because kids are getting it, man.
I've never sold mushrooms to any kids.
Oh no.
Well, juveniles, I mean, in the teenage years, I don't know if you'll be able to tell the difference.
I mean, like I said, I don't ID, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Have you ever had anyone tell you that they've had a really bad trip or anything off the stuff you gave them?
No.
Never.
Mm-mm.
But you've had yourself personally.
Well, I took way too many.
How much is way too many?
It was about 14 grams.
You took a whole 14 grams, just ate them?
Well, it's called.
Is that a lot?
It's called,
I don't know.
I don't want to go into the whole specifics.
No, I'm
like
curious.
tweak out or
This is
some
just
shit
It's
on
called
it.
lemon teching. Basically, if you grind up the mushrooms and put them in lemon juice, which is citric acid,
Oh, hell no. This guy's a whole procedure and method to freaking make sure you get the most out of your most at one time, bro. Yeah, take him out. I'm not gonna lie.
acts to the
Lock 'em up,
psilocybin
bro.
on the mushrooms, which it makes it basically doubles the dose, but it shortens the trip.
Oh.
So where the trip you take 7 grams, the trip might last 8 hours. If you lemon tech 7 grams, you're gonna trip way harder, but it'll only be for like 2-3 hours.
Shit.
Yeah.
So what do? Do you like shut everything off and kind of just meditate?
Well,
with it?
that time I did it. I was in a really bad place at the time, so I did that. I did it in the dark in my bed.
Oh, no.
You know, I like time travel. It was scary. I like partying
No
with
drugs,
demon
guys,
con
please.
and stuff. It was,
Jesus.
yes. But that's again why I always tell people that you need to weigh it out and you need to know how much you take, because they can do that to you. But like I said before, it does help. I mean, it's obviously mushrooms are starting to be legalized throughout the country.
Mhm.
It does help in a therapeutic sense. You know,
No, I've heard that. I've definitely heard that.
I disagree because I feel like if you do weed, you'll get addicted, and once you get addicted to anything, you're like cooked because first of all, it's gonna take a lot of your money. I mean, I don't know how much weed costs actually, but it'll probably take like $200-300 a month from you if I'm not wrong, and like once you get addicted to it, then you have to become reliant on it. I've heard like people tell me that like they've become reliant on it to let them sleep. Like no. Like you can see cope and say it's off for therapy, but no. It's always gonna lead to worse stuff. It's just like temporary pleasure, bro.
Where do you have your ounces?
I'd rather not answer that.
Okay, that's fine.
Real quick, was there anybody else working at Zoomies today, or is it just you?
I had one other worker.
So there's somebody there right now?
Yeah.
Okay, because we walked out with you and didn't see anybody else in there. I want to make sure it's secure.
No, yeah, she's supposed to like call someone.
Okay. Alright.
So you don't want to say where the rest of it is?
I'd rather not.
Okay, then yeah, we're right to say no. I just want to make sure that it's not laying around where someone can get to it or try it or a kid or anything like that.
Nope.
You plans to ever do this again?
To sell and stuff like that?
Yeah.
After, if I get out of this, no, this is my.
But like you said, unfortunately, what really was I don't want to say bread and butter because that sounds like a terrible way to put it, but the most unfortunate part about this is that we were getting complaints that kids were getting a hold of this and that kids were buying it.
That's just very
and when we say kids, but we mean people under 18 years old. And you know just as well as I do, like it's hard to see or tell how old somebody is.
Yeah.
Sometimes
I'm very
dudes,
curious
girls,
about that. That's why I'm very curious about it, because most people, I mean, they're all seem to be adults to me. That's why I'm very confused.
Yeah.
Especially the mushrooms I have a very, even when friends of mine ask,
I wanna see
because
how-
I
I
do
wanna
have
see how
people,
long
you know,
he gets
people who are
locked
18
up.
and close.
Most
I tell
curious.
them, I do
Most
not
curious
give
to see.
mushrooms to children.
Yeah. How tall are you?
I'm 6'2".
6'2".
I'm 6'2".
How long have you been growing a beard?
It's been a while now, 6+ years.
Yeah, 6+ years. How old are you?
I'm 28, turning 28.
20. Okay, so I mean, like when you were in high school, did you have facial hair?
Mm-hmm. I have
And-
fish hairs on this
and-
one.
and
No,
you're
I
6'2",
definitely
that's what I mean,
understand. I definitely understand that.
You probably could have walked into a gas station and like bought beer. You know what I mean?
The funny part is that when I was underage, I never got ID'd, and as soon as I came of age, I got ID'd.
Usually how it happens.
Yeah, it was very
Well,
obnoxious.
you know what I mean? Like it's hard.
No, I definitely understand that. I will say, I have been very advocate for with
Hell no,
anybody
bro.
who ever asked me that I do not give much.
Brother, you are too honest with the police, yo. You're telling them a whole life story, telling them everything about you, yo. Come on, dog. Please. You're just making it worse. But at the same time, if you're already getting locked up either way, I don't know if they, like, if you're honest with them, they'll give you less time. So I guess he could be trying to play that game. Like, he's like, all right, I can't be a liar anymore. I'm going to just be honest and tell the truth. Maybe, but.
I believe that. I don't believe you.
So anyway, because as somebody who, like I said, tripped too bad, I understand that it could severely mess up your mental state.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, we're not saying you specifically went out and saw it.
No, I understand. Listen,
It's just
I
the unfortunate.
I
part of the
did this. I
situation.
fully understand the ramifications of my choices. I get it. But, however, if I could say one thing, I always made sure that mushrooms never went to kids.
Of course. No, I understand what you're saying, man. Does like your trips, when you go on a trip, is it like always the same, or is it something different each time?
I would say so. That one time was the only time I ever saw anything that wasn't there. All the other times, it's usually just, things are just kind of moving and colors are
Moving,
weird.
like on that '70s show, kind of.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, you look at your phone and everything's dancing around. It's usually pretty fun until you abuse it to the point where you take way too much and then it's your own. Like I said, I saw like crazy demon clowns and stuff that I time traveled.
But I like sleep paralysis. How long did he get? Please tell me how long he got.
Patrick was charged with felony counts of possession of a controlled substance, ×2. Sell, manufacture, distribute Schedule 1, 3, or 4 drugs, ×2. And unlawful use of a two-way communication device, ×2.
That's a crime? Unlawful use of a communication device? Interesting.
His bond was set at $120,000.
$120,000? Well, how many years did he get, bro?
Head over to Code Blue.
Nice. They're gonna plug their merch. Wait. Are we? Come on, bro. It was a good video though, but they didn't even tell me how long he got in jail, bro. If you're on YouTube, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe.